Hey everybody, and welcome to Films According to Chris Wyatt. It's been a long time. I know I haven't posted a video in forever. I think I've only posted a few sporadically the last year and a half. Long story short, just a quick where have I been? It's been a really weird and kind of, to be honest, kind of rough year and a half, but I've always been wanting to get back into this movie reviews or movie channel again. I mean, I love doing this, and like I said, I've been trying to get back into it for a long time, and for a number of reasons it didn't work out, but I thought since the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife was posted today, and just the sheer excitement of a new Ghostbusters film, if you know anything about me, you know I am a fan of pretty much all things Ghostbusters, so I am so ready for another film, and what better reason to jump back into the YouTube scene by reacting to the trailer for the new movie. So what do you say, let's watch this trailer. Alright, okay, let's fire up the video.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
Huh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now! Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap?
There we go, familiar music cue.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
Yeah, PK meter.
My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Spangler's grandkids. That seems to be, that was the big theory.
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
Was that a terror dog? Ecto 1.
It has a gunner seat?
Huh. Alright, that's the trailer. Alright, so first thoughts, it's a little different. I mean, I think we kind of knew that we would be getting something a little different with this one. Obviously, of course, it's not set in New York, but it is a sequel in continuity to the first two films, or at the very least the first movie. It's clearly taking inspiration. It's clearly following the first movie very, very obviously. I've been told Ghostbusters 2 is still part of the official original series canon anyways. We'll see what they do. It seems like that's kind of a thing films like to do now, do sequels to certain films, but not others. Well, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, good trailer. Definitely a good trailer. It was a teaser, so they're obviously still keeping a lot under wraps. It does seem to more or less confirm that the kids in question here and their mom, played by Carrie Coon, are related to Egon Spangler. Carrie Coon appears to be playing his daughter, and McKenna Grace and Finn Lockhart, I think I got those names right, are his grandkids. That was the big theory going before this, and it seems that more or less has been confirmed now. Still a lot of unknowns though, like what's the equipment doing in this just out in the middle of nowhere farm in Iowa, and yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, like I said, there's still a lot of unknowns. I think it was a cool trailer. Definitely felt like it kept the vibe of the original, but kind of put its own little unique spin on it. Based on the plot synopsis I've read, it feels like the movie feels like it's kind of The Force Awakens meets Stranger Things. Like it's taking perspective from told from the perspective of these kids, which I'll give credit. That's a really unique and interesting direction to take the series in. Not what I was expecting. I guess it's not unique because I'm out of focus. There we go. I guess it's not unique because it's clearly taken a page from Stranger Things, and that show is freaking huge right now. But definitely not the direction I was expecting Ghostbusters 3 to go in. So I just noticed my screen's reflecting on my glasses. I'll take these off. But I do think that was definitely a different take for this particular series, and I think approaching this in a different way. I mean, we've had 3 of these movies. The original is a great film, a classic, one of my all-time favorites. I think the sequel is a perfectly watchable, fun movie. Not as good as the original, but not nearly as bad as people give it credit. Ditto for definitely not as bad as people often accuse it of being. Ditto for the remake, the 2016 remake. Please do not bring up any of that. You know what I'm talking about. If you want to comment on the original, fine. If you like it or dislike it, I don't care. But I swear, don't make me turn off the comments, guys. I don't want this to become just. Don't let it get ugly down there. But honestly, I reviewed the original one when it came, or the 2016 film when it came out. I liked it, didn't love it. We'll leave it at that. Agree or disagree, I don't care. But yeah, this one certainly gave me some good nostalgia vibes. Definitely feels like it more or less feels like it's keeping tone with the original. This one feels a little more somber, a little more, for lack of a better word, bleaker, but still has a kind of a sense of humor. I think Paul Rudd is a great addition to the cast. That guy is a funny he's just a great comedic actor, but he's a great character actor in general, and that if there's any like modern actor that would feel right at home in the Ghostbusters universe, that's definitely him. So yeah, I am all for that. The main questions, of course, what's going to happen? Where do the original Ghostbusters fall into this story? Of course, Harold Ramis, who played Egon Spengler and co-wrote the original 2 films, has obviously passed on. He will be sorely missed in this, but certainly seems like they're keeping his legacy alive with these new characters. And but pretty much everyone else, all the other major actors from the original 2 films, except for Rick Moranis, has been more or less confirmed. I know Bill Murray was a holdout for a long time on a 3rd film, but I guess he's coming back. In what capacity? Will they have bigger roles? Will it just be a brief cameo? We don't know yet. I'm curious. I think it seems like they're definitely going in a new direction with focusing on these new characters. I'm fine with that, but I would love to see the original guys show up one last time, and if the movie ends up with them the kids in the original Ghostbusters teaming up one more time just to take on one new supernatural threat, or if it somehow ends up back in New York, you know what? I'm optimistic. I think this is a good trailer. I'm not convinced I'm not over the moon for it. I think Jason Reitman's a good writer-director. He's had some hits and misses, but there's something very cool about his dad, who directed the first 2 films, handing off the series to his son. There is something I admit there's something really awesome about that. And like I said, he's made a lot of good films. So I wouldn't say this film has got me like super hyped, but certainly I'm excited. I'm optimistic. I want to see more. Either way, I will definitely be seeing this movie opening night come July.